here from the 10th District again. People say we have term limits, and they're right, but it's not what you think. They say we have elections. Well, how's that working when like 87% of the incumbents are returned to office year after year? It's because the system is broken. And why? Because these congressmen wrote the rules as to how it's done. Mr. Cato told you how difficult it is to run against an incumbent, and he's right. It is really something else to run against an establishment. Now, we do have term limits. It's the 22nd Amendment, and it's for the president. Congress wrote term limits for the president, but they didn't write it for themselves. And why not? Because they write the rules and they didn't want it for themselves. I see us adding on to the 22nd Amendment 2 4-year terms for the House and for the Senate. If it's good enough for the president, it's good enough for the Congress and the Senate. Now, as to whether you can believe me, I've lived here in this district for 16 years. I'm 59 years old, which means it took me 43 years to get here. I got here as fast as I could. I don't want to live in Washington. I love this area. I picked it out, and this is where I want to stay with my family. To go to Washington like our founding fathers did, work hard, do my job, and then go home to my family. I don't need to sign a pledge to do that. I come from an era where your word is your bond, and I have everything in the world to live for here. I just want to work for the country.